Bangkok is a city in motion.
Changing fast. Shiny malls and tall skyscrapers dominate the skyline,
Modern, massive, with air conditioning.
and the latest technology.
But if you look closer, the past is still alive.
Wooden boats glide through ancient canals.
Centuries-old traditions continue, passed down through generations.
This time, we're stepping into both worlds.
Exploring Bangkok's old waterways and temples.
And the iconic malls and modern temples rising alongside them.
This is the real Bangkok that we experienced.
So let's go! I'm Noelle.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're on a mission to live in 100 countries.
Ever wonder what would happen if you got rid of all your stuff and traveled around?
A few years ago, we would have said that was crazy or irresponsible.
But there's more than one way to travel.
From the mountains in Colombia,
To the mountains in Romania,
crossing oceans and continents,
or canals in Thailand.
we're writing our own story.
Everywhere we go, we meet amazing people.
This channel may not be for you, but we're inviting you to come along with us.
Because we're not just traveling.
Subscribe for free.
After spending a month in Jomtien Beach, we're back in Bangkok.
And this time, we are doing things differently.
We are going to stay a few nights next door to one of Bangkok's newest temples. Look at that, what does that say?
Look at the... Oh, it's dedicated in 2023. So that's when it opened. And look at these plumeria trees. Oh, they're so pretty. It's called the Bangkok, Thailand Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
They are letting us stay here in exchange for service as volunteers for a few nights.
We are going to help them to do ordinances for Thai ancestors.
This temple is a place for Thai members to deepen their spiritual connections to their ancestors.
Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints believe in doing ordinances not only for the living, but also on behalf of ancestors who have passed on.
We will be standing in as proxy for those ancestors. We're here at the temple patron housing.
The presence of this temple here in Bangkok represents Bangkok's growth and the blending of Thailand's spiritual past with its modern global connections in the present.
And we also made some new friends.
There's a seed in the middle, so don't eat the seed.
They gave us some weird looking fruits.
If you're careful, if you bite
Eat the whole thing out.
the seed,
You
you
can
get
pull
a
the whole
little
thing
bit of
out.
the skin. If you stay away from the seed a little bit, you don't get that skin.
Okay.
Eat the whole thing, yeah.
Well, try it.
Oh.
We're doing something we've never done before.
Yeah.
We're checking into a hotel.
Yeah, this is the hotel. We have 10 nights free with points. So here we are at the Hyatt place. In almost a year of full-time traveling, we have never stayed in a hotel.
It's wood? Cool wooden key cards. Since we've been traveling, we've accumulated hundreds of thousands of points on our credit cards, which means that this 10-night stay was paid for in Hyatt points. First look at our place. Oh, perfect. Good place for working right here. We can edit some videos right here.
Ooh, we got a big side window here.
Wow.
We're off on the side.
No smoking and no durian. Typical. Stinky durian. Oh wow, we got an end here with the view of the city.
Very nice, because we have an end.
That's cool.
All right, we got this slide door.
Oh,
pocket
that's
door.
good. Privacy, yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's like a barn door, never mind. Okay, toilet. Opposite with a sink with lots of counter. Ooh, counter space. They got toothbrush and little mini toothpaste.
Ooh, that's always helpful.
Nice. Big mirror.
Ooh, nice backpack.
This big shower.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, always like the hose. Ooh, they've got good shower gel conditioner, shampoo. Perfect. Yep, this is gonna be nice.
Perfect. Just what we needed.
We'll be saving up this for oh, with points. Oh, look at this. It's a big
Oh.
flashlight. We don't have a kitchen or a washing machine since it's just a hotel room.
But it was free to us, so I'd say it was worth it.
We are going to check out one of Bangkok's most iconic malls, Icon Siam.
The reason we haven't been there yet is because it's right on the river, and in order to get there, we have to ride the ferry across.
The river has these monitor lizards swimming around, so you don't want to fall in.
See how big they are? The water bottle gives some scale. But we aren't sure if we got on the right boat. Oh, I love being on the water. Yeah, we are.
Oh, we might turn around. It's like we're looking around. Yeah, we're turning. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's nice. We just hopped on and it was so pretty. Okay, when we were at the Sawthorn Pier on the other side of the river, it was not clear which area to go to. There were like two sides, and there were some signs that said where we wanted to go on the opposite side of the river. But anyway, we didn't know that there were a lot of people trying to sell you like 100 baht per person to cross the river or something, and we're like, I don't think it's that much. And it looked like people were just kind of walking and waiting, so we were following some of the locals, and it ended up, we just hopped right on. We didn't have to pay anything before we got on to the ferry, not the longboat or anything like that, nothing fancy. And so we crossed to the other side, we got off, and then you paid 5 baht, just a tiny little coin per person to exit. And so that's where we are, we just followed the locals.
So instead of paying 100 baht, which is $3 US, we paid 5 baht, which is like 15 cents.
So far, every mall I've been to in Asia has been much bigger, more beautiful, and more lively than any mall I've ever been to in the United States.
And she's been to a lot of malls.
And Icon Siam is no exception. Wow, look at this!
They had some art on display with descriptions of the Buddha. Very fascinating. It would be cool to learn more about Buddha. I really don't know anything.
I think these are statues of Buddha, but I always thought that Buddha had a big belly.
The mall is right on the river and has a great view from the roof.
Underneath the mall, on the bottom floor, is a street food market.
Thai street food is famous.
And an iconic part of Thailand's culture.
It's so cool that even though these big malls are being built, they are still preserving the traditional ways.
The prices are not much different than you'd find outside either. It's really surprising to see such a blend of old and new.
You can get Thai street food from multiple different regions of Thailand, all here under one roof.
They even have baby octopus shish kebabs.
Can you imagine seeing that at a barbecue?
They have other meats too.
This looks like a little better for me. Thai sausage on a stick.
This one's a Thai style sausage. These are good little stick meat on a stick. This one is herby chicken. I like this one.
Noelle is now going to try takoyaki.
What? I am? Taco what?
It's ham and squid takoyaki.
I know it's from the squid. What even is this? What is this? Some of the outside's very chewy. Like, I can't eat that.
The toppings?
Yeah. Sounds like taco yucky. Did you even pay? Oh, what is that?
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Do these people know what they are eating?
What is that?
It looks like rotisserie crocodile. Can you imagine seeing that at a barbecue?
Now Jonathan is going to eat whatever this is. What'd you get?
It says it is called Singaporean shaved ice. So it's like more like a slushy, or like shaved ice, or like a icy or something with coconut milk.
don't know what else.
You
Very
got,
coconutty. It
we
has
got 4 toppings.
4 toppings. 2 of which are nata de coco. These green beans. They're just squid legs.
What is it? What's it actually?
I think it's rice based. It tastes rice based. I also got these black ones. I'm pretty sure that's boba. So crazy, yeah. This is very interesting.
Does it taste good?
What do you call this instead of shaved ice? Crushed ice?
Snow cone?
Snow cone. It's like a snow cone.
So apparently, Jonathan has no clue what he's eating. Basically, it is a bowl of snow cone ice with green tapioca noodles and various toppings, including fermented coconut jelly.
And it said it was from Singapore.
Is it though? It's
Like-
like in a soup.
Yeah. And then this
That is so
melt
interesting.
already.
It doesn't look like a dessert. It looks like rice in like a soup with green beans and vegetables.
It looks like green beans.
All right, well, let's eat up. This is cashew chicken with rice.
They also have more familiar foods.
Here we are at IKEA in Bangkok, Thailand. I love going to IKEA everywhere I go when there's an IKEA. So, look at us. We got some Swedish meatballs. Delicious. We also got a few other things. So, nice ham and cheese croissants and a salad. This is lingongdae, soft drink. So, I'm so excited. Yum. Away from the fancy public transportation and away from the malls and buildings is what remains of the old Bangkok.
This was such an impactful experience that we made a separate video about this that we will post next week.
Before the roads and cars became popular, these small canals here are how people got around.
They are so much longer and stretch farther than I thought.
It's amazing to see how this watery way of life is still thriving out here. Wow, everyone has their little boat station.
Instead of giant malls, they have floating markets.
We are here at Klong Lat Mayom, a lesser-known floating market where mostly locals come, not tourists.
Similar to how the street food in the mall was not in the street,
It was in the mall.
here the floating market is not floating. It is on land beside the canal.
It's so different from Icom Siam. There are animals and families with children here for lunch.
It's a small community market, and it feels much more authentic than at the big fancy mall. It's time for us to leave Thailand.
Oh no, it's so sad. We don't want to leave.
Neither do I. Even this robot at the airport doesn't want us to leave.
Where are we going next? You'll have to wait and see.